We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walk through. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, guys? Emil Sennick here with Real Sports Cards. We are live and ready to rip a little Pokemon here tonight. This is number 2. Just ripped number 1. Had some fun with it. These Pokemon mixes are too good. You got to keep running them back. Let's keep it rolling here. We've got Destined Prismatic 151 on the bundles. Now we've got Black Bolt, White Flare, and Phantasmal on the ETBs. And then a Mega Evolution Enhanced booster box to wrap us up. There's our money mitt. We know we're going to need that. Let's get into it. Let me know who's here hanging out with us. What up, Kelly? How you doing tonight? It is going to be another fun and another fully loaded Saturday night here, guys. We have got all sorts of stuff that we're ripping this evening. What's up, Casey? Ready for a little Black Diamond tonight? All right, here we go. Let's get into it. Good luck, guys. We've got, nice, the Mamo-Stiff right away out of Destined Rivals. Arvin's Mamo-Stiff EX on the full art, the dark spot. Going to Dax. It's a great way to start, Dax. That's a great way to start there. Team Rocket's Tyranitar Hollow. And let's go. My goodness, what a booster bundle. Cynthia's Garchomp EX, the fighting spot to Jesse Reicher. Congrats, Jesse. What a bundle here. That's how you want to start. We'll get Garchomp up top. Aurora Hollow. What up, Bizzle? I did not have time in between those breaks there. I'll get it soon. Next time I have a minute, I'll watch it. There's Roserade on a Hollow. And Team Rocket's Mewtwo for the Psychic spots. With the Gorbis Hollow to wrap us up. It's not a bad bundle. Not a bad bundle. Brennan, you should rip one. It's going to be that good.
What was that?
I said you should rip one. It's going to be that good. Guaranteed.
If I buy a bundle?
Yeah, and rip it.
No, there'll be nothing.
Prismatic. Up next. He goes, you take all the good ones.
Actually, though, the amount of SRIs that have been being pulled in breaks is insane.
It's crazy. About the Flames. What about the Kings, Casey? The Kings actually have some Gretzky chases in Black Diamond. All right, here we go. Assad's close. Connor, Assad's close. There's Leafeon Hollow. And Hydrapple EX for the grass spots. This is Prismatic here. Double checking that. We've got an Okadoji Hollow. Nice, Casey. That's a great sale. Congrats, my man. Hippowdon is our first Pokeball Hollow for the fighting spots. Sylveon Hollow. Fezandipity Hollow. And the Treasure Tracker. The ace spec for the trainer spot with an Espeon Hollow. Bundle number 2. All right, let's go 151. The third bundle and last one of the break. I know, Connor, I've got that game on right now. I was like, this should be a relatively close game. Tennessee is putting the whooping up on Florida right now. Grabbing a new set of chains. He's playing well right now, Casey. He's playing well right now. We'll see. There's a Beedrill Hollow. Still can't be mad at taking the win just like that. There's an Electrode Hollow. Marowak Hollow. And Kangaskhan EX for the normal spot. Mewtwo Hollow. And to wrap us up, we've got the Jolteon Hollow out of 151. It is now time, guys, to get into some ETBs. Back in the day, Bizzle, back in the day. We had a great system going on. That was the stature patch auto, I think, out of a tiered random. I believe I hit that last Saturday, if I remember correctly. All right, Tornadus on the full art for the normal spot, going to Rocky Kwan. Here we go. Next box. White Flare ETB. Good luck, guys. Tornadus is our first hollow. And Frillish with the Pokeball for the Psychic spot. A little Emboar hollow right after. We've got Boldor for the fighting spots. Fuller there. Boldor going to Jesse Reichert. Get him up on the showcase. Jellicent EX for the Psychic spots. Virizion Hollow. Terrakion Hollow. And Mienfoo with the Fighting Spot Pokeball Hollow. Samurott Hollow. I don't want to see another SIR here. Hydreigon EX. Going to the dark spot. And last but not least, Ferroseed Pokeball and Jellicent EX to wrap us up there. Thanksgiving cake. We're still got a few days before Thanksgiving, don't we, Kelly? Dr. Pepper and Abel. That sounds like a perfect Saturday night, I'm not gonna lie. I will be locked in pulling heat all Saturday night, per usual. You guys know it's the night to be on the Real Sports Cards app. Saturday nights are it. All right, here we go. Black Bolt next up. Oh, instead of taking it all down, I think we'll still keep it here, Top Load. It's a good idea, though. If we ever need if we're ever really strapped for a Blue Diamond Rewards, for a Blue Diamonds reward period, maybe that's what we'll do. We'll start doing the we'll start doing pieces of the grass. There's Thunderous on the promo for the electric spot and DC. I don't blame you, Kelly. I don't blame you at all. Crazy that Thanksgiving is this week. What in the world? Where has this year gone? Anyone got any big travel plans for this week, or keeping it nice and low key? Never, Bizzle. Never. There's Girder! Getting some work in. This was me at the new shop today, basically. That is an exact picture of me at the new shop this afternoon. Fighting spot going to Jesse Reichert. Oh, double Thanksgiving cake, even better. Kling Klang Hollow. Genesect EX. That kid's making out like a bandit. 2 cakes for Thanksgiving. And Meloetta on the EX for the Psychic spots. Psychic to DC. With Pokeball Sandile. Landorus Hollow. Volcarona Hollow. Superior EX. Right on, Bizzle. Do you just have the one brother? Is that it? There's Servine, Pokeball, and Snivy. I love this one. Snivy for the grass spot going to Dax. Nice card, Dax. Followed by the Haxorus Hollow. Beartic Hollow. And Victini Hollow to wrap us up there. 1 ETB left. Who do the Lions have on Thursday? It sounds about right then. Sounds about right. Phantasmal. I have to double check. It's actually a great reminder. I'm thinking I completely forgot about my fantasy teams this week. I have to double check. I'm in the middle of a couple tight playoff races, trying to get in and trying to get some good seeding for this year's playoffs. Fantasy season only has a few weeks left. There's Charcadet on the promo for the fire spot going to D Twizzy. Oh, interesting. I didn't know they did other card shows there. Oh, is that like the Chicago Spectacular or whatever that is? Lions Packers Thanksgiving Day. That is a fun one. That's a fun one. All right, here we go, guys. Last ETB. Let's see some Phantasmal Heat. Suicune Hollow. And Empoleon EX for the steel spots. Palmot Hollow. With Mega Heracross EX for the grass spot. Interesting. There's Reshiram on a hollow. I guess it obviously makes sense. There's Ignition Energy. I think they have that one big one a few times a year, like the Chicago Sports Spectacular or something like that, if I remember correctly. Here we've got Flygon on a hollow. And last but not least, there's the Dugong. I love this card. I know it's not super crazy rare, but I do just love that one. Water Spot going to Dax to give us a full showcase. Oh, oof. Suicune Hollow and the Moltres Hollow to wrap us up on ETBs. That's not a good roster move, Bizzle. Hopefully you don't. Hopefully that one doesn't end up biting you this week. All right, guys. Last box mojo. Last box mojo Mega Evolution Booster Box. The Bulbasaur for the grass spot and Dax. Let's wrap it up with a big one here. Exactly, Vizzy. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking about. Titus filled up on SpongeBob. Sweet. That'll help. I forget who I even had going this week on Thursday. A couple players here and there. I think I pretty much had my lineup set before Thursday. I've just got to double check some. I'll just have to double check some injury reports and see who's in and who's out. Getting down to crunch time there. As they should, Bizzle. As they should. Did Indiana play today, or was there a? Or are they on a bye week this week? They might be on a bye, right? I think I actually am playing the guy in one of my leagues that has Jamar this week, so I'm happy about that. That'll help. That's what I thought. I thought I saw they were like 11-0 and Ohio State was 10-0 or something. Now, who's Indiana's big rivalry game every year? Who do they got this next Saturday? All right, let's go. Good luck, guys. How about the Mega Absol EX for the dark spot? There you go, Dex. There's a sweet one there. Mega Absol is going to knock, we'll knock Dugong to get Absol up top. Purdue that makes sense. There's Cinderace, Son of Hollow. Meganium Hollow. Xerneas. And Mega Gardevoir for the Psychic spots. Followed by the Clawitzer Hollow. Lunatone. Executor, full art for the grass spots. Another sweet one going to Dax. Steelix Hollow. Ohio State's got the game this week. Yavatal Hollow. Mega Latias EX. Dragon Spot to Dax. There's Raikou Hollow. Kyogre. Give you an SIR here. Alakazam. With Mega Manatrick for the electric spots. Not this year, baby. Not this year. There's Dialga Hollow. Meganium. And Shed Ninja. Going to the Psychic spots. And DC. Clawitzer Hollow to wrap up our first half. The Night Stretcher. Full Art Trainer. Going to DC. Alright, that's one half of Mega Evolution. Stash everything real quick. I've never been more confident in Ohio State game or in Ohio State team for this game than I am this year. Never once have I been more confident. All right, here we go. Last stack. Mojo, the Mega Venusaur for the grass spot. We got Hariyama Hollow. Cinderace. Steelix. Give me something big here to wrap us up. Nice. The Mega Abomasnow for the water spot. The sweet one. Water going to Dax. 100 times more than last year. 100 times more than last year. I'll knock Boldor and put him up there with Girder. Here we've got Mega Lucario, the fighting spots. Alakazam. And Snover. Hanging out in the snow, the water spot. Going to Dax. Nice stuff, Dax. What, did Mendoza start last year? I forget. I didn't even pay attention to Indiana last year, to be honest. Kyogre Hollow. It definitely wasn't Mendoza, was it? Raikou Hollow. There's Yavatal. And Mega Abomasnow, the base EX to go along with that alt. That's a good question. I didn't see. I didn't look, Bizzle, to be honest. I would assume so, to be honest, but I don't know. So who was the name of the quarterback last year for Indiana? There's Meganium Hollow. Lowitzer getting to the end here, guys. We've got Mega Kangaskhan for the normal spots. Lunatone. And last but not least, there's a Steelix Hollow. And we have got the Bulbasaur. Let's go. I love that card. A great one for the grass spot. To wrap us up, grass going to Dax Plug. Love that Bulbasaur. And that, my friends, is going to do it. Alakazam Hollow. That is it for Pokemon this evening. Be sure, if you guys haven't jumped in to something else yet, we got plenty of stuff up and filling. We've got Update Baseball coming up next. Black Diamond Hockey. Pro Debut 4Case Pick Your Player. Mosaic Football. What else do we have? Logo Fractors. We got Bowman Baseball. We got everything going on tonight. It is going to be a fun late Saturday night. We're just getting started. And let's get into a recap now on Pokemon. There is all of our Hollows. Followed by our Pokeball Hollows. Sandile, Servine, Frillish, Mienfoo, Ferroseed, and Hippowdon. The Ace Spec Treasure Tracker. And some full art trainers. Night Stretcher and Ignition Energy. Followed by our promos. Bulbasaur on the Enhanced Booster promo. Charcadet from Phantasmal. Thundurus from Black Bolt. Tornadus from White Flare. That's who it was. Curtis Rourke. I forgot about that. All of our EXs here, guys. Mega Venusaur. Mega Lucario. Mega Kangaskhan. Mega Gardevoir. Mega Latias. Mega Manectric. Empoleon. Mega Heracross. Genesect. Superior. Jellicent. Hydreigon. Jellicent. Kangaskhan, Hydrapple, and Team Rocket's Mewtwo. And then some full arts. Executor, Shed Ninja, and Dugong. Bringing us to our showcase. We'll start it off with Meloetta. The Psychic spot is going to DC. Couple full arts for the fighting spot. Boldor and Girder. Fighting going to Jesse Reichert. A gorgeous Mega Absol EX for the dark spot and Dax. The water spot here for Dax. The base Mega Abomasnow. Snover full art, just a sweet one. And the alt Mega Abomasnow. Water and Dax there. Then we've got the dark spot Arvin's Mabostiff EX. There you go, Dax, a beauty on that card. Dax also with the grass spot with the Snivy. And the Bulbasaur from Mega. Two sick ones there. And last but not least, for the fighting spot in the Money Mitt, Cynthia's Garchomp EX. Such a sick card there. Fighting going to Jesse Reichert. Congrats, Jesse. That is going to do it, my friends. We'll see you back here soon for the next one. Thanks, guys.